Hello everybody. Welcome to the video. Today we will be doing the Dji Mini 4K review. Let's start with box art and then let's get into unboxing. So this is what the front looks like. We bought the Fly More combo bundle from Amazon. It's ultralight, 249 gigabytes. I have proof of that because it is. I've weighed it. This side, I like this side better. It's basically the same. And this side has all the Apple Store and all the stuff that needs to be on the box, what comes inside of it. The drone, the controller, the batteries, 3 of them, the 2-way charging hub. It can only charge 2 at a time, but you can leave 3 in there. The case, the RC cable, the USB-C, and extra pairs of stuff. Now let's get into the unboxing.
Oh well guys, you're probably wondering why isn't there any of the packaging inside there? Well, I filmed this review twice. If you saw my DJI Neo versus DJI Mini 4K video, you'll probably note that brief intermission of what happened. But we're just gonna have to get through with it, because I know you guys want to see DJI Mini 4K. Okay, so we have the bundle package right here. What came with it? Let's start unboxing by putting this right here. And
Now let's get started. I need a chair for this. When I did this video the first time, it did not go quite so well. I was sitting on the floor and everything hurt. So, now let's get started. We have our mic right here. We're also using a DJI Mini mic. You should go check out that video too. I did really well on it, but I know it's been going pretty low. It was also with my other video, the DJI Mini and SE Osmo SE. Okay, let's start off with the battery pack. Well, the bag. I love this bag. I really like using it. I think I could have fit the DJI Neo in this, but I tried, and it could basically maybe hurt the drone or hurt the other drone. It looks like the straps. I'm probably going to bring this everywhere I go now. And then inside here, the replacements, but I won't take that out because they take too long. And I think you know what they look like already. Let's start with the controller. So, we have the DJI Neo, stop saying Neo, DJI Mini 4K RC NTC controller. It only works with the DJI Mini 4K, and I think the lower models of the DJI Mini, it's instead of orange, it's red and black, and it actually shows like what the, instead of just the beginning letters, what the actual word means. The back, the top, where the analog sticks are, and the front. Start up. That's what it sounds like. That's what we will be using today. Our second product is what came with it. The DJI Mini 4K 2-way charging hub. If I were to compare this to the DJI Neo charging hub, I think you've already seen because you watched that video, this one is a lot heavier. One of the size of the battery that it looks like is this. A lot thicker, a lot durable, and a lot longer, because we bought the 31-minute pack. That's me have this thing around for an hour, compared to where the DJI Neo only let me have it for like 50 minutes or lower. So it's really big, but it does sometimes lose battery pretty easy, but it maintains the battery for a long time. There's the power on. The input, I know what it does. I'm not sure what the outboard does, but I think it goes to the gigantic like subwoofer charging thing. I don't know, but it's really cool. I'm actually going to take this thing back out, and if I forgot to mention, there's a little roller there, metal this time, and it's red, and the picture button, and the FM. Different way to look at the camera. And last but not least, the actual drone. So, we have the DJI Mini 4K drone. We have its gimbal protector, so this gimbal doesn't break, and I've had a bad history with gimbals. Over there, if you watch my timber video from about a year ago, there used to be this tree. The last time I were able to fly one of these type of drones with the actual propellers inside DJI, and the last time I flew an actual DJI drone, it was a random day in September, right around now, and I only got to maintain the DJI Mini 2 when I was 7 for about a week. So much stuff happened that bad day. I decided, okay, let's try flying it over the house. The drone hit the house, like slid, but then I decided to fix it up. But then I wanted to do a downwards type of trick, where it would where I would leave it down while I was walking, but the actual blade got stuck, and how I pinpointed where the tree and where the stick was, it fell straight down onto the concrete rocks and smashed the camera. But did not smash the camera like gimbal. The camera gimbal was all protected, but the actual the camera lens was all good, but the actual gimbal was popped off, and it somewhat worked, but really did break. So it was a sad day for me, and that's where I had to redeem myself, and I thought I should upgrade to this drone, and I did. Let's roll this thing out. To do this, you open up one flap, the other flap, then I love this technique of them pulling it down. I still wish my ultimate drone that I would love, but I'd like to upgrade, is Dji Mini 4 Pro or Dji Mini 5 Pro. Okay, take off the gimbal protector last. This is what the Dji Mini 4K symbol looks like, and the propellers, and over here it says ultra lightweight, and the back where the battery's supposed to go, and here is where the SD card. One thing to note, that you will be needing an SD card from this compared to the DJI Neo, where you need internal storage and a charging hub. I think you could use for internal storage maybe, and for charging if you don't have the 3-way. Now you also have the DJI symbol and the DJI bottom with the power startup and the sensors to see where it will land. You also have the gimbal. Now that we're probably not gonna take off the gimbal because we're going to different locations in this video. You can tell I love going to different locations, but that's the plan. I also do have an SD card right here on hand, and you're probably wondering why I would have an SD card now than when I did this the first time. Is because I've already used it for a video, and I've already mentioned it like 4 or 5 times already. But DJI Neo versus DJI Mini 4K drone battle. So the SD card is in. Now let's actually get started into our flight time and testing out all of the abilities. Okay guys, so now the DJI mic is paired. Well, not the DJI mic. The DJI RC NTCs compared to the DJI Mini 4K. First thing we're going to start off is how far the range can do and how tall it can go. Note, we are not using a mobile device to use, so there is some limit restricted, and I probably won't use a mobile device because we're not like on a trip right now. But let's get started with flying it. If you notice from my DJI Mini 4K versus DJI Mini, I already did a noise test, so that's good. Now let's start with the drone flying. Okay, so it's recorded now. We're gonna see how far it can go. One thing to note is that with the gimbal, it actually doesn't go up. It goes down and up pretty fast. That's how far it could go. Now let's bring it back, and we're gonna go on each speed. So that was on normal, outer range. Okay, that's how far we did on normal. Now let's go under Cyan, the first mode. Oh, this is cinema mode. That's what they call it, cinema. Okay, it also just means the slowest mode. Also, if you can tell from the camera right now, I'm not using analog sticks, but you probably can't. I don't even know if I was recording. I don't even think I was. Okay. I think I didn't press the record button. I was like, no, I didn't, so we're still recording. Sorry guys, this stuff always gets to my brain when we have to do that. Now let's switch to Smart, the fastest mode. Also the unsafest mode. This one's gonna go quick. But when we go for height, we're just going to do sport because there's no point in doing a higher mode, like a slower mode, because that's just going to waste battery life.
di din bai at wisin dat caloids really not came nested. Rape. Renewai. Yeah, di din bai at wisin dat caloids really not came nested. Rape. Renewai. Yeah, di din bai at wisin dat caloids really not came nested. Rape. Renewai.
Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the DJI Mini 4K review. Tell me what you thought about it, anything you wanted me to fix, or any more in-depth detail. I know that it came after the DJI Mini Neo, or DJI Neo versus DJI Mini 4K drone battle, and that's because of this thing having issues. Because I put it into an SD card slot where my editing station is, and it just didn't work. Well, like, share, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.